So, um, there is something that I want to talk about. So, a lot of guys say certain things about girls that nowadays they're getting thicker, that natural selection has made them more attractive. The mates people choose are we're selecting more attractive people to mate with. But pretty much all the girls out there are ugly compared to like the girls with like huge honkers and really crazy thick like if I just go on Pinterest or go on the NSFW site or if I just go on some social media, I won't see attractive girls. They're not attractive. And if they are, they have like plastic surgery, breast enlargement surgery, like they have like implants, injections, like there are natural girls, young, like younger adults, 20s. And also another thing, if you see teen in like NSFW, this doesn't mean like 15, 16, 17. Teen is 18, 19. It is 18 plus. Um, if you say, oh, I watch teen crime, like that's not illegal. They mean, at least I think they mean 18, 19. The teen categories are always 18 plus. It's all 18 plus. But what I want to talk about actually in depth is why people don't realize this. So guys will see like a really petite girl with like C cups or B cups, and they'll think, oh, she's so cute, she's so beautiful. But like so many girls are like ugly. Okay, they're like ugly. Like, because there are girls out there with a flat stomach and they have huge honkers. I'm not gonna say like the actual word. From now on, we're referring to it as honkers. But these girls, okay, they are not normal. These are rare, okay. I believe it's a condition, gigantomastia, whatever. Um, like when their honkers get too big. Um, but some of these girls might be tall, that might be why. But the proportions are the same. So you could have a girl like this who's short. And these girls are like very um I don't know. But um for whatever reason, I realized that a lot of these girls with like D cups or double D's or E or F cups, like the honkers just keep getting huge, man. The honkers on some of these girls are like 36K. Like, they're huge. Like, if you see, like, a nice pair of honkers, and they're like double C, G, double D, or C, then um, those are like average. So, uh, like most girls who are hot are like double D or above. Like a 32 double D is like standard. There was one girl who someone showed me a picture of her, and I don't really like her. I never really liked her, but she's probably like a 32D, I think, or double D. But a lot of these girls though are pretty much like a lot of these girls are pretty much they're mm, see, um I think most guys would like what I like a little bit thicker and not like too skinny. There's 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 a lot of people uh whose standards are really low. Like people say some people have high standards, but it's more common that people's standards are like really low. Like people love McDonald's and Wendy's, Burger King, but like I don't even like Chipotle or Chick-fil-A, Banana Bread. Like I have really high standards for my meat. Like even a steak or a sausage or ribs. Like I don't really like any food. I don't really like any food anymore. Like probably one of the only things that I like is cookies. I really like cookies. And I want to tell you something for anyone who's watching. So, um, if you want to uh, train, like talking about fitness, um, you don't need a crazy strong um, hmm, bench press or squat. Um, you don't. Um, and you don't need to weigh a lot. Like me, as I am right now, I'm already like almost ish strong enough. If I gain another 10 pounds of muscle, lean muscle mass, I will be strong enough. 10, 12 pounds more to my frame, I'll be strong enough. What fitness is about is speed. So I'm giving you some real good information right now. So stay for this information. So speed is half of it. So power and fitness is strength and speed combined. Moves like jumps or explosive push-ups, and you clap. But people don't train strength. Speed. So people who train strength, but their speed has not improved at all. So if you double your strength and your speed stays the same, then your power is increased a little bit. But if you don't balance it, so let's say default, no training, no muscle, you bench press the bar 45 pounds, but default, no speed gains. You run at 15 miles per hour. By the time you're benching 135, are you running at 45 miles per hour? No, you're not. So, you need to work on speed. And how you work on speed is training your heart endurance. But elliptical, bike, treadmill, those things are ineffective at training heart endurance. This, a bench stepper will train your heart endurance, but you have to master it. And then after that, you have to start cardio for reps. So I would do this. I would jump up, back down, and back up from back down. So back up from back down. So you do that with added weight. So let's say I'm benching 300 pounds. I need to run at around 100 miles per hour. Or more. So that is the problem. So you need speed. Leon from Resident Evil is strong. He's not as strong as what people think. He's stronger. People think he only benches 275, and that he only squats 400 pounds. I would say Leon squats 800 pounds and benches maybe 500 pounds. I would say Leon is pretty strong, but let's say Leon benches 500 pounds, one rep. That's his max. Does he punch at 200 miles per hour? So speed is important. You could be 5'8" and like bench like 300 pounds and weigh like 150 pounds. Or you could be like 5'6", weigh 175 pounds, bench 650. You could be 5'3", weigh 150 something pounds, bench 500 something pounds. So Leon is 5'11", and he weighs like 160 pounds. So, but Leon has the speed, and he trained ballistics. So Leon probably um, is stronger than what Google says when you ask how much Leon lifts. But you need speed. So everyone training power doesn't have power because they don't have speed. So running is speed. Running is speed, pretty much. So to run fast is just speed. Like you could run fast all from hard endurance or all from strength, but with strength it would be harder. Because you can train for a week and double your hard endurance. I could right now, if I wanted to, if I had the equipment and the strength to hold the weight, I could grab a 50-pound dumbbell in each hand and do step aerobics for an hour. If I can hold it that long hanging from my arms and double my hard endurance. Like, it's easy. I can't right now hold 50 pounds in chair for an hour. My grip strength would give out. My grip isn't strong enough to hold 50 pounds in chair for an hour and do step ups. So my legs also aren't strong enough to do that for an hour. And until I master it, it's easy, I don't sweat from it. I'm like a high bench height, like 14 inches. This is 10 inches right now. But, if, uh, if you, if you want to train speed, what you should do is you should run, but on one leg. So you should do ballistics, but speed ballistics. So more for your speed. So ballistics is weighted bodyweight exercises, and you do 15% to 90% of your max added weight. So it's the max added weight I can use and still jump, barely though, is like 100 pounds. Then I use like 15 pounds if I want purely speed ballistics. And then I'll use 90 pounds if I want purely strength ballistics. It'll still incorporate some speed, some strength, but it'll be mainly one or the other. So I want speed. So what I would do is I would grab like a really light weight and I would jump. So I would grab a 10-pound dumbbell in each hand and jump onto here on two legs, back down, back up from back down, immediately I'll pause, back down, back up from back down, immediately I'll pause. So you really need to train your speed. Strength, you have enough strength. If you're benching 135, squatting 225, you're plenty strong enough. You need to train speed. You need to be able to run at like 200 miles per hour. Like, you need to be fast. So, you need to keep doing cardio. Cardio is important. Um, Not like running outside, because you want to be indoors where you can like focus on your like speed. Like outdoors, it's hot or it's windy, and that's gonna mess you up. Don't run outside, like, and don't run. Like, do step aerobics, stair climber, one-legged hopping. You can run outside on one leg, like if indoors you don't have enough space. Because you can't run on one leg on the treadmill, you break the treadmill. I once broke treadmills at the gym running on them on one leg, so don't do that. But try to do cardio like at least once a week, like, and because you don't need a lot, but um, try to like do like a full hour of cardio. Like, don't use elliptical, don't use bike, don't use treadmill, um, and improve. Keep challenging yourself. Don't make it like lightweight, low bench either. Slow, you want to be exerting yourself, getting a sweat. To improve, you do need a sweat. You do need to have a difficult time. But um, when you're doing cardio, it should not make your legs sore. Like, you want it to be like for your heart. So, for a lot of people, when they first try step aerobics on a high bench height, it hurts their knees. So, you have to train your knees. Um, Now, power is not just strength, speed, and that's it. It's also the explosiveness. So ballistics is about an added weight. So can I launch myself into the air with added weight? Can I throw something as fast as a machine, a gun can shoot something? Can I punch, kick fast? Like, ballistics is the type of power where you're accelerating more. There's also deceleration ballistics, so slowing something down. But when you're trying to like accelerate, what you want to do is you want to train with hmm, well, ballistics involves um like if I'm gonna throw something fast, um I need I need to train my triceps. And So ballistics is about having the uh having the acceleration. So you don't want to do the on the way down. So I would, if I was doing explosive shoulder presses, I would start at the bottom, go up, and then just reset. So I would reset up, down all the way. Then here, pause up, and throw the weight, catch it, and then back down. So ballistics, you have to throw or hop off the floor. So you're in the air. If it's like explosive push-ups, you're in the air with your hands. Or probably the best way is to do explosive push-ups. And for legs, explosive squats. Um, and ballistics will get you sore. So some cardio won't. Running will get you sore. So the thing with running is if you run with added weight, that's actually really good. If you run with added weight. But do that on one leg. And not on the treadmill. And then yeah.